How's everyone doing today? Hope you're all having a fantastic, wonderful day. We're going to be jumping right back here into some more Sky Factory 5. Jump back in here. Alright. So, at the end of the last stream, I was working on crafting all of the reactor casing that we need to build the frame of this reactor, and I did go ahead and let that craft finish. Then we do this, so that way it's a little easier, and then we will make sure our magnet is turned on and throw it all in our backpack. If I do this, well, I can drop it from here, I guess. This is fine. Okay. Do this. I don't know if this is faster or not. I don't think it is. I don't think that's any faster. We'll just do it this way. That's fine. Get this casing all in our backpack. Then we'll throw it into a restock. And we will get this thing built up. Get this thing built up. And I really hope my math was correct on it. So this will be our first task, just moving all these. And then what I'll do is while I'm building the frame, I will request the other components that we need. Almost through the 10,000 blocks here. Not a big deal. There it is. Okay, and then while we're at it, let's go ahead and do that. I want to refill on hotbar slot 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, that should be good. So now let me pull up the notepad. The notepad that has our math on it. So we have the hopefully 10,360 casing. We need 1,922 control rods. So if we look at this, we're going to need 1,922. So we are missing dies for this. That's okay, because with our new die machine, we should. We grab a stack of this, a couple stacks of that. We grab some sand. We craft 300 sand. That should help get us there. Just have to change our recipe over here. We will just have to change this recipe. We actually have a bunch of light gray already. So we put the black dye in. We grab one black dye here. We should. That's the import bus. We want. Block of black dye. Over here, the sand is fine. The only thing we need to adjust is this. We are going to. I don't know if we really have to. I don't think we necessarily have to remove that, but that should have. So currently, it's still under light gray. I think that's still light gray also. So if we grab some of this sand. Grab some of this sand and pop in there. That should finish out the light gray blocks, and then it should start doing the black. Should start doing the black, I would think. It's somehow still doing light gray. Because there's still light gray in there. Okay, that makes sense. So in that case, let's throw that light gray in there for now. And now it can start moving over and doing the black. Yes, it is. So that is awesome. We'll let that run. And let's get a horizontal line of this going. And then obviously some of these we should end up with extra, assuming my math was correct. We should end up with some extra. Should end up with some extra. Apparently the restock is not working. Is it turned off? It is turned off. That would be why. So now that is working. There should also be a setting here. Yeah, did that work? Looks like that worked. We are going to have to switch that there to there. And then switch it back to there. And then in theory, that should have worked. So now, this is, we need 62. So 2, 3. So that's still doesn't have as big of a range as I would think. I would have thought it would have been able to do the whole thing, but is there... The Infinity Wand's the best one, right? You can do the destruction, but... Perhaps a building gadget might be better for this. Perhaps the old building gadget might be better for this. Yeah, even this Infinity Wand still has a maximum of 1024. Let's see. And this should still be going, yes? Yeah, we're still getting the black dye to come through. Awesome. So if I look at my gadgets, exchanging, building. So let me look at this guy. There should be a building gadget menu. Okay. Get fancy, use reactor glass. Yeah, I'll probably swap some. I just want to make sure all my math is correct, and then I might swap some reactor glass around also. How's it going, Wolf? Hope you're having a good day. I really have no idea how to open up the menu for this. What mod is this from? Building gadgets 2. Settings menu G. I gotta hold it. Okay, so horizontal row. This has a max range 2 though. This has a max range also. Place on top. Go straight up with wand, and then go other half. Oh, okay. So do a vertical column. Okay, so essentially you're saying, so that's 3. Yeah. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have my good old tape measure. I can actually confirm that. I can confirm that this is 64 tall. And that is correct. Can give you another one. Yeah. But what I should be able to do now with this guy is that, in theory, right? That should have completed that top. Yep. That didn't work. That didn't work. Place more, right? Right. Let's see here. Okay, that is working. That is working. Fill whole inventory, right? I did notice in here, right? There's the any slot. So then if I do this, right? If I do that, does that help? No, it's still only doing one slot at a time. Still only doing one slot at a time. But with this building gadget also, I would like to figure this thing out. Like, do I have to set it to a certain block? Like that, yeah? But see, yeah, that can only be 15 at a time. That column is only one stock. Test on the bottom. Yeah. So the bottom wasn't working because the bottom ring, it was only making it like, about like this area around. This is probably going to be the fastest way of doing it. And then also, I want to periodically check over here and see how this is doing. Looks like we may have ran out of dye, which is fine. Throw some more dye in there. All right, cool. So do this, 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 this. I'm also hoping these two don't interfere. I don't think they should, right? In theory, it should be fine because this one's not complete. It's just essentially putting blocks next to the old one. Looks like it's fine. This is working. This is working. Now the building gadget might be able to help because of the fuzzy setting. I might be able to use that. That was almost scary. I thought that misclicked. I might be able to use the fuzzy setting in order to get the top placed in with spaces. Alright, let me do... See, now that scares me. We may not have enough. Which would mean my math was wrong. Which, definitely sucks. Yep, that looks like my math was wrong. That sucks. So, okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, here. Tape measure can help. Measure from there. That should be 26 blocks. Measure there from there. So 63 plus 26. $88 times 64. I need another 5,000 just for these bottom rolls. 5,632. And that's not counting this either. So we can add on $38. So then add 38. So I need 5,670 just to finish the walls. So if I go to casing, it's doable. But it probably will take a while. Yeah, 15 minutes or so. So in the meantime, while we're waiting on this, let me get more sand crafting. Get 1,000 sand crafting. Because for the rest of it, our biggest hindrance is the black and light gray dyes. So we do this. there's another 1,000 black, which will bring this total up to 1,139, and be all right. Should be all right. Let's get that 1,000 sand going. Well, while we're far away on that to craft up, we can start dumping sand in there. That's funny that's still pinning it. It's pinning it as if there's an auto craft going. And then, how much more sand we got? Not too much. It's almost done. Almost done. There it is. There it is. Yeah, see? That's weird. These are two complete separate systems, but it was like, oh, sand's being auto-crafted, so let me pin it. It was weird. Super strange. Alright. What's the holdup on the casing? Just crafting right now. Doing a whole bunch of crafting so far. One of the things too, I was wondering if we, like, when we do fully move over to the new reactor, if we could output this uranium, that way we could use this fuel in the other one. But I'm not sure. Not sure on that. And then this guy's coming along. While I'm at it, let's just freaking because I have a feeling we're gonna need green and the other colors also. Give me oh well, that's a big craft, so give me 2,000. Nope. 1,000 again. I can do 1,000. The fuel eject button. I thought so. And then what we'll do once we do get the big one built, I'm gonna set up a importer with a crafting card for the uranium, so that way anytime it needs uranium, it should request it until it's full. My plan, at least. Or it might, yeah, because this here doesn't have an interface, so yeah, I'll just do a crafting card, and then once the big reactor gets full, then it should not, it should stop crafting that. And then this part here will be the same, outputting to a, well, I mean, obviously this will probably have to be huge. This probably have to be huge, but and then while we're at it, we're gonna, right. And then while we're at it, we should also work on, because the ender, right, this resonant ender this is going to do a magma crystal, and if I remember right, these things are not fast, and we are going to need 1,922 buckets of resonant ender. Once again, assuming my math is right. My math was wrong the first time, and may be wrong every other time. I have no freaking clue. I wonder, can I tape measure this, and it'll give me the numbers I need? I'm curious. Does that help me? Tells me it's a 62 by 62. That's it. That's all it tells me. 62 by 62 by 62. Well, if I do 62 by 62 itself, if I do 62 by 62, that's 3,844, and I divide that by 2. Yeah, okay, the number's the same. Number's the same on that, so that's fine. But what that also means is on top of we're essentially going to need about 7,000 more casings to cover the top also. Roughly 7,000. I'll probably request 7,500. Currently, this craft here is just for the walls. Yeah, this is 5672. So then 5672. So then plus 5672. It's 7,594. So we actually need a total of 5,794. So if I cancel this and I request 5,000, 7,594. That's the number we actually need. $3,844 rod controllers. No, by my math, it's 1,922 because it's a 62 by 62, which is 3,844. Divide that by 2 because you do the fuzzy pattern, right? Would be 1,922. Unless I'm wrong. So it should be 1,922 rod controllers. And then actually, if we get the tape measure out again, we can actually use this interior now to come up with the number of the actual rods also. The rods will go up to this point, and that should be a 62 by 62 also. So that's going to be a 62 by 62. You only use 30 rods. Oh, I'm planning on going full scale. And yeah, you're right. I probably won't be able to keep up, but I am planning on going full scale. So yeah, that makes sense. So that's a 62 by 62. But then once again, only half of these are going to be the fuel rods. So then I think that's the same number, right? 62 by 62 divided by 2. Yeah, that's the same number. Tier 8 draconic ball ready to be filled. Right, I'm gonna have to do that also. I'm gonna have to make the draconic ball. So that's 1,922 fuel rods on one layer. Right, one layer is that much. And then so we take this, and this is 62. So you would multiply that number by 62 again to get the cube. So 1922, multiply that by 62. 119, 164. Okay, that math is correct also. I've not built the ball yet, but that is something we are gonna have to do. And also, back to what I was saying, we need 7,688 ender pearls, and that is going into a magma crucible, right? So, and these, as far as I can tell, are not fast machines. So it's probably gonna need to be a situation, and that requires nether bricks. That's not a big deal. Hop on over to the nether, destroy us up some nether bricks, take apart the fortress. Why not? What's stopping us? Absolutely nothing. That's the answer. They gave us 326. That should probably be enough, I would think. Okay. And then we can go ahead and pop those into the system. And now we want the magma crucible again. And yeah, everything else should be able to be crafted. I'm thinking 5. I don't know. Ooh. I have a recipe messed up still, apparently. In one of these guys. Or tin's not even over here, and it's over in here? It is over in here. So this needs to change. That's not going to be nearly as fast as it should be. It's not going to be nearly as fast as it should be. Change this to raw. Make me a raw tin. I can do that. That's not going to be nearly as fast as it needs to be. In theory, I could put another pattern provider on the front of this. Or on the front of this one even. So if I try to make a pattern provider. I actually have one, which is lovely. We're going to need some cable also. And then come down here and do a little bit of that. Do a little bit of that. Then do a little bit of that. Then I can put that in there. So now, go back to here. Okay. Well, it's going to make some of those. Some of those items will get made. It may be a situation where I might just want to teach on how to make that. And then that's the coal insert slot. So that, you're telling me that doesn't work? That doesn't work, is what you're telling me? Looks like you are correct. Looks like you are correct. So these can only be inserted from the top, huh? I'm assuming the back would be the same problem. I'm assuming this would also be the same problem. What to do? I can make another one. I always make another one. That might be easier. Please tell me that's actually crafting that. Sigh, it's not. And then let me get. Alright, already have it on me. And then coming back in here. Would have thought I would have picked that up. Looks like I just disappeared. That's fine. So cancel. Make me another one. Try that again. There we go. Split between the furnace. Yeah, that would definitely be faster. That would definitely be faster. I use for that. We'd need all the essences plus awakened stuff. Also, okay, now that is still going. It's just not showing up in my auto crafting. The awakened. 2 of those, as well as 2 of those. And then I just need the essences, which does not look like I have enough, so. But it's not too bad, right? It's 40 blue, 40 orange, 40 and 40 and 40 and 40. Okay, so that's not too bad. That's not where I wanted you. Put that magnet off. Point these there. Give me these. These. And we just need the blue, brown, blue, orange, light blue. What I'll do is after I make this last furnace is I will try to set that up, and that way it will speed up the smelting process. I will do that. Alrighty, so do this. And that should hopefully work. Doesn't look like it's gonna work. I must have gotten one of those light blue, brown, orange, and blue. I messed that up somehow. Brown, blue, orange, light blue. Brown, light blue, blue, orange. What is happening? Two premium. 2 of those. 2 of those. That's correct. That's tertium. Why is it tertium? Why did that go to tertium? That should have been to awaken. There it goes. Okay. And now. Alright, so if I'm going to do this. Well, I will say, though, the problem with that also, right, is wouldn't that potentially interfere with other crafts? Like, if you're trying to do multiple crafts at once? Or does it not? Does it just smelt fast enough that that's not that big of a deal? So it's just smelting up the iron right now. They push anyway? Okay, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. So then once again, let me get this number. Seven 596. We'll update that. We'll cancel this. And we will sort this out. Shouldn't be that big of a change, right? If I grab this and I wanted to upgrade it do that. Make it gold. Then we'll make it diamond. And then we'll put stack upgrades in it. How many stack upgrades can this hold? I don't. Two's probably good enough. We actually already have two. That's lovely. That is lovely. Let's pick this guy up. And then there shouldn't need to be that much change, really. Not too much should need to be changed. We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna add in this furnace here. And then we're all obviously going to need two more conduits. To reconnect that and that. And we're going to want another one here. And this is going to be set to insert. So that's going to give it coal. And then this will be set to extract, always active. This is not going to be there. And then let's say our chest is going to be here. This is going to make an absolute mess of my inventory. For safety, we're going to turn this magnet back on. And then pull up these up here. And then this should be good enough. And then these okay, let's get our crafters or pattern providers in place first. Do this, do this, do do this. I don't know if I need to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway. Maybe unnecessary, but that's okay. There we go. So these are all going to go in this chest. All that's going in the chest. So anytime we request something, it should put it into this chest. And then we're going to need some more item conduit. Can we make the bind? Well, actually, we actually already have conduit binder right here. Just need to smelt it up. And then there we go. And then essentially, if I remove this guy, I didn't need to remove it, I guess. That's fine. These are extracting, so we want the extract to just go there. Nope. One more back. There. So the extract is going to go there. Then the insert is going to go here. And then here is going to be an extract. And then we just move this. To there. Then these are going to be inserts. Those are going to be inserts. And these are all going to be extracts. Always active. Always active. Always active. Those will insert into here. And then we just got to get these cabled up. We have 9. Let's see if 9 will work. Well, technically, I mean, this is going to look janky as hell. But if we do this, and do this, go there and there, that should bring these online. So in theory, that should work. And then, yeah, all these are fine. All these are fine. The only thing I need is a speed upgrade in the last one. So if I requested, and then round robin. We want round robin on this guy. Round robin enabled. And then this. And if I want to go to casing and request 7596. That means that should be working. I might need to put a speed augment in there. The speed. These don't have a recipe for dark steel. Could have swore I had a recipe for that. Oh, I guess not. Okay, it's fine. We can make one. Then throw it in the alloy smelter down there. That's fine. And then we do this guy here. Energetic. Only thing we're waiting on here. It's waiting on the gold, eh? We should have thrown the gold in here. It did. Yeah, it did. That should have helped. There's 2 of those. Oh, also, let's put those in there. And then do this. You only need speed upgrades in the extracts, eh? From what it looks like. And that looks like that probably sped that up quite a bit. But then I'm also going to need a speed upgrade in there. And that should help quite a bit. So that's good. And yeah, this is definitely it seems like it's going faster. Definitely seems like it's going faster now. And then if I were to want to craft 5 of those. That stuff should have been queued also. Yeah. Yeah, by doing this way, I essentially tripled the speed that everything's gonna get smelted, which is good, very good. In fact, I think yeah, those are all done. Right. Great. Absolutely fantastic. So now these are all gonna get power. I'm gonna want resonance in all of those. Yeah, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. That is working a lot faster. Now it's at a point now where it's actually keeping up with everything going in there. That is freaking badass. This is waiting on the induction smelter. Is that what's going on? Yeah. Because even though the induction smelter is fully upgraded, that's our current limit with this kind of stuff. Okay. This thing should be about done though. Already, yeah. That's so fucking nuts. This is so freaking crazy, the difference that made. There we go. These are starting to get crafted now. I think that finally got done. It did. That's so nuts. So nuts. Okay. So there's that. And then at thermal, we need 3 times 5. Then the hold up there is going to be the induction smelter also. And then for pearls, we need 7,688 pearls. I feel like we will not have enough dye. Let's see. We do have enough dye. That's awesome. We'll get that started then. We will get that started then. Nice. So these are max speed now. And then what I will do is get another chest. And we want to make an iron chest. I really feel like this one chest might actually help. But these are all gonna have to input from the top. And then we will output. You can't output from the front, can you? So these are all going to have to be turned. Give me the hammer back, please. Okay. That should have did, yep, that's fine. Did 90° on all of them. Then we're going to output on the side. And then essentially, I just want a tank big enough to hold 1,000 buckets or 2,000 buckets. So tank. This can hold 1,024. That is actually not enough. A black hole tank, maybe? This jumbo tank is the same size as a tier 3 black hole, so it would have to be the advanced. But I don't think you can bucket out of those that easily. Well, we'll use this advanced black hole. Oh, that needs plastic. They all need plastic? Is it finally plastic time? I think it might be finally time to get some plastic. Or theoretically, I could do 2 jumbos also, if I didn't want to fuck with plastic. Two jumbos is gonna work also. Yeah, that's so much better now. So if we take 2 jumbos, and we're going to need fluid conduit, pressurized, yep. That's fine. It's going to be insert, insert, and then always active, always active, always active, always active, always active. So we just need the item conduit. So that's that. This is going to go up here. This is going to be extract, always active. This is going to be insert, 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 insert. Set this extract to round robin. Those are all fine. Those are set to always active. Making sure, double checking. All right, and then yeah, we just need the stack upgrades. Just easy enough. Okay. And then do this. Come into here. Start grabbing pearls. Pretty fast. Use the way faster furnace. The faster furnace than this, the Awakened Supremium. What has these got? Another 3,000. Oh, the Create Blast Furnace. Interesting. It's deciding to fill this one up first. For whatever reason, decided to fill that one up first. The blast furnace, eh? There's immersive. Round robin. Yeah, see on liquid you can't do it. Liquid you can't do it. Yo! Michael, thank you very much for that follow. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Using the inner fluid cable, yes. Yep. Lava in front of the crate fan. Oh, you're talking about that kind of blast furnace? Oh, did you have to have the fan like cranked up as fast as it'll go? What I'm assuming. All right, let's grab more of these out. Oh, the blowing distance. Oh, so it's that fast? It's instant? There's got to be an easier way of doing this. I guess I could just export ender pearls into this, right? Ah, okay. I see. I see. Could just put an exporter on that chest and put the pearls on it. Boom, ba-dum, boom. Boom, ba-dum, boom. I think my casing finally got done too, right? Yep. Shit, it's trying to craft fluids again, and shit's getting burnt up. Damn it. I should really set up 2 separate systems over here, so I don't have to keep swapping these back and forth. Just set one up for water, one up for the soul fire. Let's put the exporter on there. Get me some cable. Alrighty. And here. Okay, that is working. I just need acceleration cards. There we go. That'll get us, with that autocraft going, that'll get us all the resonant ender we need. We have our casing. Our casing.
In a blink of an eye, there you were and took a hold of me. Some would say that I found everything that
okay, let me just get all these. I'm really hoping the fuzzy option on the building gadget is going to make this a little easier. It may not. Definitely a possibility that it may not. It may be a situation where I have to know, because I can't do that. I can't do a, I was going to say get the first layer down, but no, because the wand is only going to extend. It's not going to alter like a fuzzy pattern would. Alrighty. Let's see here. let's see here.
just to prove to you I'm worthy. Truth be told, I don't know what you see in somebody like
Okay.
me, but it's
We are down to 1 stack in our hotbar. So it's gonna go a little slower now. As we wait for it to restock every time. We'll get these walls finished, and then it will be time for our first break of the evening. I'm hardcore death staring the stack that's getting restocked. I'm not one to click this if it's only got 3 blocks in it. Let's say we gotta be getting pretty close here. Okay, and our walls are done. So then we're just gonna have to hope that the building gadget's fuzzy tactic will work. God, this thing is huge. Absolutely huge. I think my phone was just talking. That was funny. It was like, what kind of project are you working on? Okay. We're going to come back from our break, and we will continue here on hoping to get that fuzzy pattern. While we're on our break, this should be continuing to deposit everything down as need be. And we're going to need to fill this tank and then get some in here also. But we'll be right back here, guys. Feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. We'll be right back in about 5 minutes. Alrighty, guys, let's get back into this. Okay, so the Resident Ender should have been continuing to go. I realized on the break I should have started the next craft as well. Pardon me. Should have started the 1,922 control rods. $1,922, and it's the black and light gray that we're missing. So it's trying to craft 53,000 and 30,000 light gray. I was thinking there should be a way for me if I make the sequential fabricator, and we'll speed it up as fast as it'll go. Because the issue is downcrafting the blocks of dye and having the essence recipes in here also, it doesn't work. So if I put a sequential fabricator, export into a sequential fabricator the blocks and have them downcraft, and then import it into this system, that might be the next step towards automating this whole deal. Slightly automating it, I guess. So if we want to export, craft another exporter, and we'll also need a sequential fabricator. I don't know if I'm gonna need one per dye though, or if I'll just have to change the recipe around. Not sure exactly how this part's gonna work, but I did have this thought. Let me get that block there. Set the exporter onto there. Yeah, I'm gonna need to be swapping that recipe around as it goes, but that's fine. Then we're gonna want a resonant. We're gonna want one of those, as well as 3 of those. I need to put the hammer back in the system. In fact, if I just make another hammer here. If I just make another hammer there, then I can keep that other hammer on me. So then I want 3 of those. Thank you. There's this guy. And then we're gonna want those. So this is gonna be sped up to the max. Give me a point. To give this guy power. Bypass limit, please. Okay, it's this guy that's limited. That's okay. And then essentially we just need some conduits. And come out the side here after we set that to an output. And we probably just kind of go into this guy here. Yep. And that's going to be set to extract, always active. A reservoir helps placing the ender, hold 15 buckets. Okay, I could do a reservoir. If I look at tank, the it. Isn't it a thermal? I thought you were. I'm not seeing that. Mechanism. This guy? Ah. It does require the dry rubber, which is this. There's this. That. That's okay. We'll go with this. We can go with this. We can go with this. Give me 9 more. Make me 2 buckets. Latex processing, and then latex processing requires the dry rubber, which requires latex, which is the fluid extractor. The fluid extractor. Fluid extractor. There's that, and then some lime. Or I think the I thought I don't have any. That's crazy. Let's see. Pink is pink slime. Spruce is latex. Brown is latex. Okay, there's that, and then I just need some water. Just need some water. Then as it gets it, these can take augments, but that requires a whole other machine. It's going to require a whole other machine. This is from Industrial Foregoing. Speed tier 2 requires latex by itself. So, and the dissolution chamber, which requires plastic in itself. So it's like, okay, I might as well just let this do its thing, get my one piece of dry rubber, smelt it up, and then continue on. Now where was I? What was I doing before they hit? The reservoir. Want to make sure I have everything else. We get those crafted. Then we're going to need a bucket. And then we're going to need this guy. And then once we get our piece of dry rubber, that should be all right. So anyway, this is set to extract, always active. This needs to be set to insert. And then if I put also give me this block back, we don't have enough to spare. So if I put dye, if I put a block of dye, let's start with light gray, and I do this. This is, no, this is wrong. This should be outputting and then inputting from the left. And then this is going to be set to that. There it goes. There it goes. So then that will automatically pull from this system and input it into this system. And we can, so this guy's sped up as much as possible. We can speed up the, that guy there with the use of accelerators. Apparently my backpack decided to feed me some dye. There we go. There we go. So this is literally going to be going as fast as it possibly can to downcraft that. This could probably use a speed upgrade. Throw that one in there. There we go. There we go. That's going pretty good. So then, if I want to request the control rods, 1922, after this, we'll export the black. What's nice about this system too is it should not export any of this black dye. It should only export the blocks by doing it this way. Kind of a self-filter in a way. Do I know Zine? Yes. I mean, not personally, but yes, I know who Zine is. You got a great reaction from him yesterday? Did you show him this? Did you show him this whole thing? Alright, so that should be all of these. Once this finishes up, we'll switch over to the black. He was setting up crystal production with AE with growth accelerators and auto crafting flawed crystals. He's almost done setting it up. I'm like, why didn't you use flawless budding crystal? Yeah. Yeah, if he was using the flawed version. Right, right. Alright, cool. So that is done. That's done. Get the black out. Export the black. Switch that. Then we get our black dye exported. What's wrong with this thing? What's wrong with this thing? What happened? Sure, machine. Sure. Whatever you say. Thing's acting weird. Yeah, right. Yeah, and if the last I watched, I don't think he has this set up either. I don't think he has his growth acceleration set up either. He was making a create farm with his seeds and stuff, right? But as far as the tick rating, the acceleration, right. Some of that might also be for the fact that length of content, I guess. You know, series length in general. All right, so let's get. Oh, we have more sand here. We have more sand here. Right, right. There, that should make us some more black. More about sparkles, right, right. So 87, we're gonna need a lot. That was actually almost there. That was actually almost there with that one area. Yeah, that's enough right there. Nice. Where you grew up was close to you? I see. Yeah, I grew up in Missouri. Missouri. So that's all crafting that stuff down. So where are we at once again with our rods? Misery. Yeah, misery. Let's see here. $42,000 and $16,000 respectively. We're actually a lot closer on the light gray than we are the others. While we're... Yeah, I almost wish I would I should duplicate this setup, right? Duplicate this setup like here, and then have light gray going also at the same time. And then I wouldn't have to keep changing stuff around, since light gray and black are like our biggest hurdles with this. Also, I did want to look at the Warden. What color is that? Cyan? So I need a cyan trader. And at what level is the ward? Level 3. Storing dies in compression barrel. Right, right. Yeah, I was seeing something though about that. I thought I was seeing something where if you do that with A2, it confuses the two when you're trying to do auto crafting. Right, throw off the math, right? You have enough dice in the barrels, it's not an issue. Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I want to see where this round gets us. I mean, honestly, I should this whole time just keep making sand. Can I make like 8,000, please? Yeah, maybe 8,000 sand. $8,000 should translate into 72,000 dice. And if we go to our control rod, I'm just going to mark down here. Mark down here these numbers. So it needs 36K black and 16K light gray. And that translates to 36 divided by 4 is 9, so that's 9K blocks of black and 4K blocks of light gray. So we actually only have that. Yeah. So we're going to need 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,000 blocks of sand at the end of this. And we're going to need 9,000 black dyes, as well as 4,000 light gray dyes. So if I go back here to dye, so we have 17,000 here, and we have 4,000. So we actually have the dyes to do it. It's just the sand. It's just the sand. And then something else I could do here. If I put a requester, not a requester? That's not what it's called. Well, I guess it'd just be an exporter. It would be an export bus with the T7 electronic ball, T8 is harder. Okay. So it's going to be an export bus. It's going to be the export bus. Warden speeds up the simulation chamber. Right? Yeah, don't let me forget that. Don't let me forget that. For that, I need the cyan. I'm going to need a cyan crafting table. I don't know if I can just dye a normal crafting table. I don't know if that works. Does that work? No. But if I just get a sapling, I can dye the sapling. And then, not what I want to do. Thank you very much. Not what I wanted to do. Okay, and then we do this. We do this. That's fine. Also, surely I can make the wireless terminal by now, right? Yeah, it's just setting up the autocraft. So I want this. I want this one. Then we're gonna need this one, and this one. And then for this one, we're gonna need this one, which is that. Okay, so then let's set some of that up. This guy, to this guy, to... I thought I had this. Right. This guy. I should have done it, but I was like, it's not that big of a deal. Thought I taught it how to make the wireless terminal. Right there. Wire. Oh, it needs the wireless terminal. I don't have the recipe for the wireless terminal. Okay. No. No, I'm doing this wrong. I wanted this recipe, not this recipe. Shit. Okay. This. That recipe. That's the one I want. So you just need a ME terminal. Illuminate. Oh, you're gonna make me do substitutions, aren't you? I thought I had a panel. I may not. Okay, I guess I don't. This guy here. I could have swore I had this recipe already. Oh, it doesn't look like it. If I do this. Will you craft now? Yes, you will. Nice. Nice. How's our dye situation going over here? It's cleared out. It cleared out. So I need 9,000 blocks. I need 36,000. Huh. Trying to figure out the best way of setting this up. That's obsidian. That's 1,000, almost 2,000. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, almost 3,000. And then alright, there was a guy I need to ban. Good old bots. Good old bots. Don't play around with bots in here. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's sort this also. And then do this. Then do this.
Maybe one day we will find all the things we
Then do
left
this.
behind. The only reason we're alive is to one day.
Alright, where does that put us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Currently at 8,000. 8,000 out of 9,000. So we're almost there. We're almost there. There, that should be it. If we do a sort, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With some extra, of course. With some extra, of course. That's fine. That's fine. Also,
Maybe one day we will find all the things we left behind. The only reason we're alive is to one day be divine. When our thoughts have been aligned, our world can be defined. The only reason we're alive is to one day be divine.
there we are. 9,255. So there's a bit extra in there. There's a bit extra in there, but that's okay. That is completely fine. So now, if I go to sand, currently we have 7,990 sand. Could have swore I told that to make 8,000. So give me another 10. Make that even. So there's 8,000. So I need one more 1,000 of sand here. And then that will give us all the black that we need for this. I'll just go ahead and start transferring again. Turn my magnet on again. And start tossing it out. Although, in theory, I could also do an exporter with a chute of sand. That would automate it a little bit more. That would automate it a little bit more. I actually have an exporter right there, so I just need a chute. Just need a chute. Let's see here. Let's put this sand away here. And We'll just do this with an exporter. Nope, not there. For there to a chute. And then we just mark it for sand. And we put in acceleration cards. I think that works a little bit better. That works a little bit better. Less clicking. And actually, now I have no idea. No idea if this will work. We did make an upgrade by accident. It was one that we didn't need. This is restocks the backpack. Oh, okay. I wonder, can I... Okay, so if I get a barrel, right? If I get a barrel. And I do this. And I get a piece of sand. And I do that. And then I get my wrench. Not that wrench. Over here. And it's unlocking and unlocking. And I do this. So that locks that. Can I then take my backpack off? Okay. No, that doesn't work. I thought there was like... I thought there was an upgrade that allowed you to do that. Deposit. The deposit upgrade. Let's make the deposit upgrade. And then let's do this. Put this in there. And now, deposits items from backpack. Oh, seems right. There we go. So then, if I get a stack, a couple of those, as well as that, that should boom. And then I just need an importer. With acceleration cards. All right. And I wanted to make sure this guy is fully accelerated. Yes? Yes, it is. That thing is going as fast as it possibly can. It's actually the crafting now that's the slow part. But with that set up the way that is, boom, look at that. Easy deposit sand right there. But anyway, once that gets done, looks like it is speeding up also. Maybe as the exporters are speeding up. This guy is fully maxed also. The only thing not fully maxed is the importer. Is the importer causing us problems? A little bit. It could probably go a little faster. This may not make a difference, but it might. I don't think that really, that doesn't really look like it sped it up at all. Doesn't really look like it sped it up at all. Okay, so that's going to be the black dye storage. We're going to need another 4,000. Another 4,000 sand. And this is going to be for the light gray dye. Oh, I forgot I set up the exporter. I was like, where's my sand disappearing into? Oh, it's going into my backpack. That's why. I'll just have to remember to change this around. Just change it around before I throw the sand in there. Otherwise, we're going to make extra black dye and not have enough light gray. I wonder if we ever got a piece of dry rubber yet. These should stay there, right? Till I'm ready for them. Hey, we did. Got some dry rubber. Nice. So we should be able to make this guy. We are going to be missing 2 sand now. So I will have to request another 2 sand. Just to make sure that the number is correct. Okay, so we did get our reservoir. Nice. And then how's our... this guy done now? It does look like it's done. So in here we have 898 buckets plus 1,024. It was what? 1,024. Plus 898 is the 1922 that we need. Cool. So that's all good and fine. All good and fine. So we have the resonant ender we need. I ain't got nobody. All I got ahead is a moonlit road. Okay, and then so this is all to get the fuel, the control rods. Fuel rods are going to be a whole different story. Insane. The fuel rods are going to be a completely different story. That's 119,154 of those that we need. I ain't got nobody. Let the last of the sand get crafted up. No friend, I ain't got nobody. Moonlit road. Alrighty. It's getting there. It's cool. So we have all the sand that we need for the light gray. We are still working our way through the black though. And yeah, if I can't throw the sand in there until this is done. And as far as I can tell, this is about as sped up as possible. That's all. That's sped up as much as possible. All this stuff is sped up as much as possible. But really, the only thing to do is going to be just wait this out. And unfortunately, because it's not an auto-craft, right? It's not an auto-craft request. There's no real way of knowing. In the time it took us to make the sand, it chewed through about 2,000 of the sand there. So, I mean, that's one estimation, I reckon. Also, I should be looking at my drive. Okay, we're still okay for now. I think upgrading here was definitely the right call. Upgrading here was definitely the right call, I believe. But I don't think I would have been able to do these crafts without upgrading those drives. We could start placing in some of this reactor casing. Let's get super curious with this guy. G, right? If I wanted I thought this guy could do a fuzzy pattern. Oh, it does, but maybe I need to lower the range. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Okay. Also, why is my back on? Yeah, without the other blocks here, this might be a little bit rough. If I get some cobble, perhaps. Get some cobble. And fill in some of these spots. Then
silence fills this empty space.
Might do the copy paste gadget. Copy paste gadget might be good. Assuming it's got the range. Assuming it has the range. There we go. So that's copied.
Paper cuts don't hurt like this.
Oops. And then
I'm so nervous. I
paste.
bite in my lip. I've been checking my phone, but there's nobody there. 'Cause everyone knows that I can't even care unless
No.
I'm hearing back from you.
Why is that?
If I'm better off without you, then why don't I feel any better? Sticks and stones can't break my bones.
And then
I can put them back together. Why do I try when I won't change my mind? If I'm better off without you, then why don't I feel any better?
make sure. So that's fine. Isn't there a way to... Yeah, material flip. So 62 and 62 is what it's going to require. There we go. Coolest. How's it going? SF5 is going great. Going great. How are you doing today? Okay, make sure this is lined up correctly. Make sure I have materials. Looks like I do. On anchor. Nice. The first available flight would be the Charm, which is the... I think it's this one. The anti-grab. The anti-grab charm. I think that's how I did it. I went from the anti-grab to premium, yes. Shit. Undo. There you go. Do that. Ran out of the cobblestone, so it quit building. Interesting. No. Why did it break? Why did it break? I don't know why that one broke. There we go. Yeah, with it properly cooled, which is part of the process also, which is part of the plan. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It's gonna be massive and it's gonna be fully kitted out. Nope. Shit. Undo. Redo. Nope. Dang it. Maybe it'd be better if I like came down. Now the above approach is still the right approach. Let's get a little closer, maybe. Get a little closer. Why did the music stop? Okay. I stand corrected. All right. So all the casing is in the proper spot now. I just need to be very careful here and get all the cobblestone out of it. Okay. So how much extra case did I end up with? Quite a bit. So that's fine. Alright, so now we just need to get the fuel rods in here. Looks kind of trippy. Looks kind of trippy from above. Yeah, the excavation in this pack is pretty nutty. My backpack is forcing me to eat dye right now. Stop trying to make me eat dye, please. Can I want to block that. Alrighty. So now, how's our dyes doing over here? Alright, our dyes are still crafting up. We're probably gonna call it there for tonight. I have to go to the city tomorrow to sign a contract for our new place that we're gonna be running in a couple weeks. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow or not. But I need to make sure I get plenty of sleep just in case we're leaving early or not. So thank you guys for hanging out, and I will let this continue auto crafting in the background as I did the same last night. I'll at least let all of the dyes get there, right? I probably won't auto craft the actual rods, but I will switch this over, let the dyes auto produce, and I will see you guys next time.
Tell me why you're still raising my prayer, and I saw skies to feel when